I had a quilt over here and I didn't get a ribbon, so I thought I'd better take some classes.
If you pull your patterns out of the packet, you're going to see that there's a couple pages of templates.
I had one of our exhibitors call me and she said, "What do you think? Should I take that class?"
A star is one of the more tricky things to stitch because it has both inside and outside corners.
And I don't care how much you've done something or how much you know, if you keep an open mind and listen to the others, usually you learn something when you take a class.
I'd like to introduce you to Mr. Patrick Lopes. Enjoy.
Hi, how y'all doing? I'm a fabric designer and I design quilts and clothing and anything that has to do with fabric. I also author books, that contain patterns for quilting and crafting. This is my 20th year in the quilting industry, which I was reminded of here by someone who brought in a quilt made with my first collection of fabric, and I can't even believe it.
This is a quilt I made my grandson 20 years ago, and it's all Patrick Lopes material. And I brought it to show him because I've followed him and I've been a fan of his for all
She brought it here to
years.
make me feel old, is what she did. And it worked.
Well, if you feel old.
I'm originally from Des Moines, Iowa, and I love coming to the fair anyway. I think this exhibition here is unbelievable. I mean, the Iowa State Fair is well beyond any other that I've ever been to. It's the state of the art. It's the state of what we do now, modern and current, and it's not, calico quilts like our grandmothers made. We're doing the cutting edge stuff here at the Iowa State Fair, and that's really cool. I love being a part of that. This is raw edge applique. There's been no stitching done around those appliques, but several years after I made this, they're still fused to the fabric.
He's teaching a technique that we have not really spent a lot of time doing.
I'm ready to cut. I came specifically for him. I have never done successfully this type of applique. Wished I hadn't chewed on my fingernails driving over here. I've been to several fairs. I've been several quilt festivals internationally, and this is definitely the best.
Not only do we have him here to teach, we have his designs here, we have his fabric here. He's added a lot to our exhibit this year. All of the classes have been full, and in fact, he's had to add a class. And he's altered the way he's doing things so that he can incorporate more people in class. It's been very, very popular.
They're learning some things just in these short classes, and they're feeling, like they've accomplished something in that short time, and that's really rewarding for me.
I'm definitely having fun.
These guys are good. They know what they're doing. Oh, we're having a blast. I mean, I don't do this if it's not fun. I think that's sort of infectious or contagious, and if I have a good time in the class and if I'm enjoying it, which I just do naturally, they usually do too.
You always get something out of a class.
You're not going to satin stitch? Oh, come over here.
Come on.
Come on. I want you to leave here learning something.